Well, it's very topical at the moment.
I saw a very striking film actually all about my mother, and in the film they talk upon organ donors, and I feel very strongly that people should be donating their organs.
It's just something that I wanted to hear every side of.
I worked as a transplant coordinator along as a student in Belgium. Then I became a nurse in intensive care. Unfortunately, I had the bad luck to have a transplant by myself last year, a liver transplant here in London. So special for me, this debate, yes.
I'm an intensive care physician, so I've got an interest in trying to select people for donation.
It's a subject that I think that is important, and a decision, I suppose, needs to be made quite soon on what we do.
I feel very strongly that you should have actually the opt-out system, because that's the same system they adopted in Italy, and since then actually a lot of donors are willing to give their organs.
Opt-out system is definitely for me the system that works.
I think it would be very much a case of communicating it in the right way, because obviously you'll be communicating to people who are ill, people who don't understand the scheme, people who want more information but haven't got the means to get that information.
Probably halfway down towards an opt-in system, but still a little undecided.
I feel quite strongly that it should be mandatory except by written, what shall I say? Exclusion, yeah. Opt-out, sure, yeah.
I think sometimes it's the matter of you are there, you already actually register, and if it's just to find the time to go there and register yourself. But if someone does the job for you, that is done, you're happy to do it. That's why I think they should apply this in this country actually.
I don't necessarily think that it should be a case that everyone should be made to opt in or opt out, but just be given the option, know that there's a scheme there.
I think we need an opt-out system. I definitely think that everybody should have the choice to say whether they want to transplant or not, but everybody should organ donate.
Me too. I think that's the only way we'll be able to save lives.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting to find out about how it's been so successful in Spain because they have a tighter relationship with their doctors, which I think is something that in England needs to start a lot closer to home. People who don't have an illness rarely go to a hospital, but on the odd occasion do have a relationship with your doctor, and I think it needs to be at the doctor's surgery that awareness and communication of that starts.
No, I didn't change my mind. I knew in advance I'm for the opting out system, and I hope it will soon be arriving in England. But we learned again and again that a law will not change, and that more things are needed. To have more donors is not only a law. It's not a law is not enough, but we need more sensibilization. We need more education.
If you asked me even 3 or 4 months ago, I would have been very strongly in favour of presumed consent being adopted, just because I think it's so simple. Actually, I think that the practicalities involved and also some of the political and stuff in the media that is around about it is so huge that in doing that, I think it creates a whole raft of public relations issues that needn't exist with just a better use of the system that we have, I think.